However, did you find yourself here? Were you watching some filthy smut like most of the people that get recommended to my channel? Or were you actively looking for some goth content? Well, you found it. Today, I was thinking that we really should just get all of our emotions out. Right now, we're just going to jump straight into completely unedited and rather aggressive vitriol that I've written. It's going to be really just a ton of repetition, a lot of acknowledgement of the fact that we're not all sunshine, daisies, butterfly, unicorn people all the time. So let's jump into some very particular, peculiar things that may or may not be called art. We'll start with some actual decent quotes. The heart cannot truly hate that which makes it whole. The dragon from the show Merlin. And being human is hard. I'd like to be the moon in my next life. From the Yin Yang Master. I am not an aggressive or anxious person. I handle everything in life with a certain elegance, patience, and compassion. My art is a little bit different. And I think it's really healthy for us to let out those feelings. I like to say that in my art, I take a little thing and I blow it way out of proportion so that way I can continue that very stable persona that I actually do display in reality. I want you gone. Here's your book bag, passwords on notepad, and what else I wasn't meant to see. Don't come back. Let me grab your coat. Do you have your keys? Grab your things and go. The car has gas, your life is packed at the ready. Hit the road, Jack. Nice knowing you, but hey, who are we kidding? You were never gonna stay anyway. Onward. There's no way to spin it. Done with the bothers. I don't care about getting justice. Not now, not on that. Moving on to calmer waters. Don't care how. Goddamn. Forgetting the mess to find my bliss. Sometimes just let the devil win to have your forward momentum. Thought that was you. The time and weather aren't under my control, nor is when you'll show. It's not that I want you to leave. There's just somewhere I need to be. I'm so glad you came by. It's just that I was on my way out the door. I do wish you'd come before. But you knew that, and still, here, you look in my eyes when the sky's black and the rain starts to pour, as we come and go, acknowledging what we both know. I basically just throw these down. There are way prettier things that I write that deserve my editing more than these. I write way too fast and way too much to backtrack into taking care of these. Maybe I will one day, but they are what they are for now. Scot-free. You wanted to hit me, so you drove fast, made things smash, used objects and spit on me, shoved and pinned me. Never done threatening or talking shit about me. Knew you could get away with it with me. I thought that was in your depths. The longer I stayed, I saw it was your shallowest. The longer I'd wait, the deeper I'd wade, till you tried to drown me in a way you believed kept your hands cleanest. The room I'm doing this in is perfect because I pretty much have to scream in order for you to hear it on my microphone, so. Yikes. Where you lied about your preference till your face was red, between selfishness and how you were sexually oriented. You're not good enough in bed for this to be how I was treated. Hell, you weren't a good enough man for me to keep it. I only did to see if I couldn't be defeated. Now I won't accept less than golden fleets, won't bring sand to the beach and Now I'm out of your unskilled reaches. I know Georgia is not the only place to get peaches. Oh, this one was actually kind of cute. Where were we? I barely know what to call you. I don't know what to call our former home. His house, my ex's place, that thing that's far from me is outer space, where I used to live. My last residence, I could say for a formal spin. Your name before it as a possessive, if I'm trying to be blatant, a verbal biting of the bullet. Case by case, even if no one else notices it. Every time I try a different label, it feels like I trip over it. Hand me down. If you could see behind closed doors, what you'd have saw was what I lost, I couldn't give away. Yeah, I don't have it anymore, but that doesn't make it any more desirable. Call it a loner. It needs a new owner. Just please get it off my plate. My 1 in a million was not in a good way. Believe what you will. He freelances his grievances, has an artistic license an astute audience wouldn't buy in, and perchance you don't, any more than I did. It can be hard for some to find a place their red flags can hide in, while they're so busy trying to get you on their side and playing the victim in my silence. Clueless. You don't trust me because you're lying, blustering because you're frying. You said there were notes for your art in the backpack that went wherever you did, but it was all your passwords to where you hid what you were hiding. Have at it. He loves me more than he could ever love you. I caught on to that dreadful ruse. You won't, and that's why, when he had to choose, you were the obvious choice, oblivious to all that I knew and that we'd been through. Variety. Would you want to keep your options open if you knew I wouldn't be one of them? Would you let go of what would be beholden, or would you show up and say the words that should be spoken? Ruination. I love how boring you make everyone else, how you make any room without you colorless. In your presence, everything's turned up. You're the only place I can stay in one, the only time I'm not on the run, a different kind of restless. I like that everything stinks when you're not what I breathe, like that I'm cold when you're not holding me. How it doesn't matter if it's day or night. Love when you make me feel when we're apart like I'll die. Because when I'm with you, you make me feel so alive. Down low. What a dickhead, piece of shit, ballless motherfucker cunt like chauvinist. You don't like women, but keep it secret you like men. I gotta tell you, it's not that well hidden. Maroon. Alas, I'm aghast, harassed at half-mast, with an overshadowed forecast. The trespasses of my past, from the fore to the aft, crashed fast like shattered glass, bare-assed and bypassed. An intention to strand with no near island was the whim of my captain last. Posture. I know exactly why you're in this position. what it is you sit on that leads to your disposition. You don't need a lecture on how to fix it. You just have to want to make a difference. Undermined. I get these random flashes of memories from things I subconsciously attach to you, from the subjects of the impressions you do, to the tools you like to use. Like I had a heart transplant that gives me visions from the previous owner. Like I should speak to the coroner about subverting side effects, but by the time I get that far, in alarmed musings, I have the memory shoved back down, like frying nerve endings. Your level. I never had a sign of aging before. When I pointed it out, it was like you wanted me to see it more. Then I had no doubt just how insecure you wanted me to be, because it's how you were. Sorry, I still feel beautiful, on the outside down to my core. The way I tried to make you feel, but you abhorred. All those comments weren't playful rhetoric. I didn't think much of them because my skin is thick. Those things I thought were signs of our kinship and ability to make light of that and this was just you being sick, trying to get a rise from, thinking I hated myself the way you did. I won't ever let someone say the things you said. The way you spoke of yourself, I kindly disagreed on, was the way you wanted me insulted, when I thought we were having fun. Small acts. If you're stopping at the store, we need vinegar and produce more. That's what I said before you came home with only what you wanted. What was on your mind that you forgot what I asked for? Was it you, a him, or a her? In a different light. Boy, did he make me think fondly of you. His every bad play made all of yours look like good moves. His every charade making yours seem to be truth. If I found a third, I don't think he could look worse. It'd just be hard to do. Standard. I don't deal in faults and blame, not playing those basic games. If you come to me, do it the right way, or try again another day. I won't punish or walk away, nor will I accept the same. Revelations. What brought us together is done and deader. It doesn't exist anymore. That same emotional core. You kept me hidden from everyone, so none of them could tell me what you'd done. All those magical moments, coated in redder. I'm released from those fetters. I've outgrown our ties that bound. Losing you made me so happy after what I found. Lost cause. When a man freaks out, it's because he doesn't want to be caught lying. When he tries to ruin your life, it's because he's scared you'll tell the world what he's been hiding. You already won, so get out of the fighting. Resolve. Thank God you left me. Being cheated on and assaulted was tiring. Felt really unhealthy. Guess you did and didn't know what was best for me. Sucked that you let everyone else see. Tired of knowing but not hearing the truth. Of putting in effort knowing there's no use. Exhausted of being abused. This breakup was the best thing that could have happened to me since we started dating. Enjoy. I don't have to serve a cold dish for you to suck it. You were a disgusting bitch. Now you get everything that was coming to a twisted, malicious narcissist. Your ugliness, now everyone can see it. Everything, including what you said to me that you thought you got away with, is what you'll spend every second of the rest of your life in. For all your interposes, I come out smelling like roses. Well, you get more doses of your own medicine. What goes around comes around. Know that you chose this. Pass. Nope. I have to disregard that you spoke. I'm a misanthrope. It's a joke that I have hope. I crave hard a trip to the graveyard where I can look for a decent bloke. I'm starved, but still want you to leave me alone. I love encouraging a healthier and more authentic way of life. I listen to YouTube more than anything else these days. I'm alone most of the time, and I definitely enjoy it that way. It's really fun for me to put my art up here, just splaying it for anyone that comes across it, however they might find it. And for me, it's a really different experience to be on the internet because I used to scrub it clean of any mention of myself besides darn white pages that it's just so hard to get away from. I wasn't on the internet visually in any way. You couldn't look up my picture on anything. I had no social media. I just don't do this kind of thing. And so this is me going all in. Us Scorpios, we really can't get out of the extremes, can we? Thank you so much for listening to this, and I hope that it's helped you kind of feel like you've gotten some emotion out too. I know that I always get such an incredible release from any kind of metal music, punk rock, post punk, goth music, anything that kind of speaks to the darkness that's within us or makes something beautiful out of something that's so rich and sometimes confusing or overwhelming. And thank you so much just for being here, for sitting through all of that. And I hope that if you really are interested in like a more intricate, real, intense, passionate kind of living, that you'll comment, like, and subscribe. And for the love of God, if you're being recommended my channel off of Smut, which again is great, then please, find some notification thing that says like this is irrelevant content. Just, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna sit here alone in the void of the internet until somebody collaborates with me or until I don't know, until the end of time, I guess. So it's fun though. I don't know. I just kind of had this feeling this morning where I was just like, guess we're just doing this alone. We're just gonna hang out forever. And not that, 150 some subscribers is alone. Believe me, I'm super into every one of you. Like I really do notice if somebody has their notifications on. It's a very special experience. Not just for the dopamine rush. It really does mean so much to me because I mean, frankly, this is a little bit weird here. So thank you so much. I hope you have the most blessed day. I hope that you feel totally expressed and just jubilant because now I get to go spend the rest of my day that way. And that's the beauty of making art and kind of pumping it all out like that. Thank you so much. Insane amounts of love.